These vintage slides at a car boot, and I knew that I'd be able to make some embellishments for my journals out of them. And then Jovi made some embellishments out of some she had on a Twinchy Thursday, and that gave me inspiration. So firstly, I want to just show you the two types that I've got. So let me choose one that I don't mind if I ruin, because sometimes they don't work very well and sometimes I break them. Okay, right, so I have two different types. Now this one is a plastic one, and this one will just snap apart, we hope. There we go. And it just comes out. And this one is quite a pretty little picture of some tree. It's like, there might even be a bird in it. I can't really tell. So that they come apart really easy. And then I've sort of put different things inside. The card ones are slightly more tricky. And the easiest way I've found to do them, if you've got nails, is to use your nail. If you haven't got nails, you'd have to be really, really careful with a knife. Or just don't. Because it's quite tricky to get your knife in. So I then get my blade. Once I've sort of made a little hole, a starting point, I very gently and carefully, because we don't want to cut our fingers, I then cut the card apart. Now sometimes, like I think is happening now, we don't go all the way through. Right, I'm going to try again. Let me find one that might open a bit easier. That's a lovely photo of a beach there. Right, let me try again. Sometimes they just don't work. Now this one's worked much better. There we go. You see I've got a little gap. Shall I zoom in slightly so you can actually see what I'm doing? See the little gap I've made? And I'm going to put my knife in and just run it across. And then run it the other way. Just take it slowly and you should be absolutely fine. There we go. If somebody knows a better way to get these apart, I'd really be grateful, because I've got a lot of these that I want to play with. And I just go round the three sides and separate the card up. You can then open it and take out the slide. Now I haven't found a use for the little pictures yet, but I will. Hopefully. Right, I'm just going to run my knife along there to get that out. Okay. So that comes out and you're left with the sort of separated frame. Okay, so with that in mind, I've done a few different things and I'm going to show you what I've done. Okay, I'm back. I've come up with 10 ideas of how to use these slides. I'm sure there's many more, and there's probably some you already know, but I'm just going to go through them quickly. So the first slide embellishment is just to embellish the outside. Now I've done a few different things. These ones I've coloured with my markers. On some of them I coloured straight over the top. I have done the other sides as well, but I haven't decorated the other sides. As you can see, you can still see the Kodak bit on the back. Some of them I took off the outside, so you can peel like just the very outside, and it leaves you with the rough edge. So I was just playing. So I've got those, just decorated them up roughly. I think this one needs a button or something on it. This was another rough one, but I like that. It looks like the sea, and the actual picture in there is of the sea, but you can't see it. I've checked. I've used washi tape here and here and just embellished them with a flower. This one I haven't done anything except for just adding some lace and a sentence, some scissors. This one is just got the strips from one of the old negatives I put on the top. And I got a bit carried away. I made a button one, so I quite like it. So those are the sort of basic ideas of what I came up with, and then I got a bit more adventurous. I'm just going to move these out the way. This is my sort of filming area because I don't know about my new camera setup yet. So my first idea was to put in the clip ones was to put some stamps in like that. I mean, really easy. You just take them apart, put a couple of stamps in, and I've got different ones on the back. So these slides are really simple to do, the clip-on. Got them all the wrong way up. And then you've got a black side and a white side. You can't really embellish these too much because it's plastic. So, you know, it's just like, they're just like little Twinchies, but they're not embellished. So that's really simple. Use your stamps. If you haven't got any postage stamps that are the right size, because they are quite big ones, then just cut up images. I've got a rose book that had little tiny photos in, and I just cut them up, put them in. Super cool. So then I thought, what else can I put in the centre? So I went for book page. Made some really grungy ones. I haven't finished these yet. I haven't decorated the outside, but you can see what I mean. Just, you can put anything you like inside. I have done some fabric ones. So just a bit of fabric sewn round. I haven't decorated that one yet. This one I've finished. I've sort of left the writing on this one just because. And I put some lace, and this is a bit of an old knit curtain in there. Yeah, I haven't done the backs. Just popped a word on, bit of a ribbon and lace embellishment on that one. So they were super cute. There's more. I don't know what idea we're up to now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. So these are dried flowers. And all I've used is some of this packaging. Oops, it's got a bit of paper in. Some of this packaging, which I've cut. And then in between, I've put a little dried flower. And you can have, again, either side. Really easy. You could do it on these ones, with these ones as well. You just glue it in. These ones just clip in, so you could change it to something else. But I like those. They're really sweet. I did then go a little bit grungy because I thought, oh, what else can I do? And this is just a grungy stamp where I've peeled off all the top layer. Oopsie daisy. It's alive, and I've just sort of, you know, gone over it with my distress ink. This one, I've actually put an old like a real old tea bag in the back, just because I was playing around. And the front is more tea bag that I've glued down, and I've left the picture in, so it's really dark in there. So it's quite grungy. Okay, so then I decided, can I join them together? So idea number 8, I think, was just to put a hole in the top and dangle them on a ring. Now these ones are all from, I think it was Cherbourg, and they've all got like boats on. So I thought that would be quite sweet, keep them all together, just as a dangle off a journal maybe. So the next one, number 9, was just to tie some string around 2 holes at the top and make like a flip of photos. You can't really see them, but these are all holiday ones. Just an idea. I mean, you can do this with any of the ones that have been embellished. You could, you know, you could embellish them, then put them on a little flip. And my favourite one, right at the end, number 10. Same sort of idea as this, but in the middle I put some plain paper. And now it's a little notebook. How cute is that? So you can write tiny little notes, and then they can be tucked away in a little pocket. How about that? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I've had a lovely afternoon playing with these. Got to admit, it's been great fun, and I've got slightly carried away. I've got so many now. I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. They will come in as embellishments somewhere, I'm sure. So that's it for this week's bite-sized junk journal ideas, and I'll see you again next week. See you next Monday. Bye for now. Okay, almost forgot to put it in my ideas book. No, I'm not going to put one of every one of them in, but I'm just going to pop one in, because otherwise the book will be full of those. But that'll remind me. So there's our fabric flips. I don't know if I should put a card in here when we made the playing cards. I don't think I did. Oh yes, there it is. Popped it in there. Now I do need more pockets in this book. So are there any newbies out there that would like me to go through how to make like basic journaling pockets? Because I know that there's quite a few new people on the channel. So if there is, I'll do a few like really easy pockets to do. Okay, so do let me know in the comments. Okay, I will see you all again soon. Bye for now, guys.